I wanted to share another poem about Angerboda. This one is written by Seawalker. It is called Hag of the Ironwood. It can be found in the Feeding the Flames devotional. If you have opinions about Galena, I understand. That's the only place to find this poem as far as I know, because it may be online somewhere. Buy used books. Anyway, this poem, particularly ending, has meant a lot to me, and has, it's been a source of comfort and inspiration, and I am glad I can share it with you guys here today. Hag of the Ironwood. Her golden gaze is like a hawk's, fierce over her cheekbones, one scarred with the blade of battle, the other tattooed with tribal bonds. More colors crawl over her body, petroglyphs needled into her skin, yet refusing to stay in one place. I watch, fascinated, as the figure march up her arm. I have lowered my eyes from that fierce gaze. Her blood-colored hair hangs about her, tied with bones. A handsome woman, you might say, in that way people do when there is little dainty or feminine about the warrior woman. And what with scars or calluses on her sword hand, you would not think that she could turn her head and smile lazily in a certain way, and you would suddenly desire her more than anything, than anyone, for that moment. Not that she ever looks at me so. I am not such a recipient of her gaze, but I have seen it and seen the longing of those that she eyes so. One forgets, with the swords and knives, with the chief's frown and the ragged wolfskins, that she knows as much about sex magic as does the golden vanitas in her garden. And yet there is pain in her eyes. Long wrinkles carve themselves across her forehead. She has seen more death and loss than most, and held herself tall and proud throughout. Thrice burned to death, thrice arisen, her children torn from her. Fighting is what she knows. From her first years as a young chiefess to her current day she fought. Never surrender, never stand down. That is her strength. Bones rattle in her hair, mother of death, mother of destruction, mother of liminality, mother wolf who hunts for her cubs. She is the stone blade, the scent of pine and leather, the shaman circle marked out in tallow and owl feathers, the old bloody mysteries from days when folks hid hyper-vigilant in their caves. She is the lady of the iron wood, the keeper of the powers that bred the world's destruction. She is what she is, without apologies, without thought as to what others may think of her. She simply is what she has to be to survive the onslaught of the terrible weird of her only love. Whatever it is that life gives to you, she says to me, do not let it take you down, until at last it takes you down.